Greetings all and welcome back to Globbits Gaming Channel. I'm going to take this opportunity to basically apologise for my lack of content over the last couple of days. I say couple of days, been more like 10 days or so. I've been having a bit of a hard time with YouTube to get motivated. It's not making as much money as it used to. I think I need to reread my contract with my revenue provider, whatever the hell you want to call them. And I'm just getting a little bit despondent with the whole thing. But Tankfest is coming up, so I'll get rejigged into the whole grand scheme of things. I'm concentrating more on playing tanks than making videos at the moment. But 9.8 is upon us. Certain tanks have had a makeover. For example, the IS-3's had a bit of a makeover. HD and etc. etc. There's a new game mode, which is the domination-y thing. No idea how to actually find it or how to do it right now. That's not what I'm about. I've literally just logged on. To basically start up producing a series. Now the series I'm going to make, alright, is a basic selection of how-to videos on some of the more advanced mechanics within the game. It's not really aimed at the newbie player, the very, very green as the grass newbie player. It's more aimed at the first people that played their first 1,000 to 2,000 battles. I say this at the start of every of those videos, by the way. They're going to be made into a series, and I'm going to release them all in one go. There's going to be about 4 or 5 of them. I'm going to release them all at once, so stand by for the next couple of weeks when I finally get them produced. You're going to get a massive hit of globby goodness. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Now, what I've basically got for you today is a really, really, really special replay. 9.8 is about 6 hours old, and Beyond sent me this replay. Epic replay. I'm going to start putting more lower tier battles in here as well. Guys, one thing I do require from you, if you've got them, I require replays of people doing hull down tactics in whatever tank you want, hull down tactics, side scraping, and using bushes and a cover mechanics effectively. There's a bit of a hint in what the new videos are going to be. There's a few of them anyway. Any replays you've got of cover mechanics, hull down, or side scraping, if you'd like to send them in for me, please 9.8 patch onwards. So get out there, start playing your tanks properly, you know, doing your bits and pieces. That'd be great. What we're going to have a look at now is Beyond in his Panzer IV. Check this out. So here we have then Mr. Beyond from Ideal Clan in his Panzer IV H. Okay, what is the Panzer IV H? Well, it's the German Tier 5 medium tank, and he's sporting the 105mm DERP gun or howitzer. And he's carrying rather a lot of heat ammunition and rather a lot of HE. This is the thing about DERP guns. You tend to fire one of the two. Some would argue in this replay he is being a dirty seal clubbing scumbag. However, I'm going to make an admission in the early part of this game. Give me a bit of spiel time to actually talk about this. I actually got my highest ever kill game in a Panzer IV with the DERP gun. Just allow me to change the tank types right now. Okay, so evenly balanced team. Now you'll notice my game at the moment is free of any mod packs, and it's free of any mod packs because there aren't any out there at the moment. I think I've downloaded the new HD client for 9.8, and it seems to have had a adverse effect on my ability to get XVM working. So I'm just waiting out for some of the guys to bring out a mod pack before I actually have a go at doing it myself and modify my game in any way. So we are on vanilla map, and we're on vanilla reticle, and vanilla everything, basically. This is a completely standard game. So, he's making his way north. The thing about a DERP gun, it tends to be quite mid to short range engagement type of cannon. It's not really used for making those 300 meter epic shots, even though you can do it, but they're not as reliable. I seem to be getting quite a bit of frame rate loss as well while recording a replay, which is slightly annoying. I hope it doesn't transmit through to the game. If it does, I apologise. So we're going to start putting some weight. Now this is a really good early position to try and take in a medium tank with some decent gun depression and decent mobility. So we've managed to get to this spot, which is all good. And we're going to have a little look, see what's down here. Now the thing about the howitzer is its heat ammunition has 104mm pen with an average of 350, and the HE has 53mm pen with an average of 410 damage. And the thing is, when you're shooting at really lightly armoured tier 3s, yeah, that's what's going to happen. I think this is Beyond's seal clubbing tank. Now what we mean by the term seal clubbing is he basically pimps this out with all the HE, the high cost ammunition and the consumables, and basically just kicks arse. However, the heat ammunition does have limitations when fired against KV-1s, because like we talked about in my armour statistics video, armour penetration video and armour angling video, if the heat shell hits spaced or angled armour like it has done for the past twice, it hit the upper plate of the KV-1 first, then it hit the side of his turret cheek there, you can see it, it just bounces. And it looks like we're not going to get a chance to actually shoot that guy. But the team seems to be adamant that they're going to lose, because we're already 6-2 down already. Getting our asses handed to us on the southern flank. That's 7-2. Yeah, we're absolutely getting creamed on the southern flank. And this is where Beyond makes basically a judgment call now. He wants to try and support the southern flank. He wants to try and kill that ram too. But we've got a squishy T-67. Doesn't matter where we hit this T-67 with our ammunition, it's going to penetrate. We're just trying to get an angle now. So working an angle, trying to get it if we can. I do not know for the life of me how this shot actually went anywhere near the tank. On the move, snapshot.
Critical hit.
Unfortunately, just took his tracks off. Very, very, very good shot. And he's still firing heat ammunition at this point. And there goes the accuracy of the DERP gun. This guy's over 250 metres away. This gun is not ideal. But the T-67 decides to sit still. And we nail him. And he switched over to HE now. He spent far too many credits this game. He's had enough of spending over, I think it's about 3,000 credits a shot for this ammunition. So he's going to put a HE shell into the Churchill, taking out his remaining health. HE ammunition doesn't have to penetrate, it just does damage anyway. So it doesn't have to penetrate. But the more armour you shoot it at, the more highly armoured the target is, the less damage you'll actually do. 53mm of penetration. If we shoot directly down onto this T-34, we should be absolutely golden. He's just waiting for him to be distracted. And let it aim. Let it aim. Bang! Yeah, the effective angling of that tank's armour there was completely nullified by the fact that we're on a higher position. So we're losing 7-9. We managed to claw back 4 kills. We're doing really well now. What we need to do here is look at where the danger arises. This is the later stage of the game when you really need to make a decision. Now, does he go and support that Panzer III-4, try and take out artillery, or does he go back and defend the base? He chooses the latter, and he goes back to defend the base, because looking at the map, there's quite a bit of enemy presence down there. One thing I'm going to do is going to pause the replay quickly. Just going to enable expanded minimap features. Apologies about that, guys. And we also want to display marks of excellence. Server reticle, no. Sorry, guys, I should have done this before I actually did this. Disable battle chat. Oh, that makes me laugh. I'm going to apply that. Now, what this basically does here, it gives us extended information on the minimap. Should have done that earlier. Apologies. So we've got a Ram 2 facing off against our artillery with an 82 going back to defend, and unfortunately the Panzer III-4's got his ass handed to him by the artillery, so kudos to that artillery piece. The Ram 2's already on 2 kills, so we can take it to account that he pretty much knows what he's doing. I haven't got XVM statistics up here, but I pretty much guarantee he'll be an above average player, or an average player at least, to manage 2 kills. But we're making a good bit of it. Now, the Panzer IV does have decent mobility, and like I said, I have had one of my best games ever in World of Tanks in this vehicle in the early days. I used to drive around with the DERP gun and not give a shit. Oh, is the 82 going to get that M8? Yes, he is. Good job. Panzer IV-H. First HE. Nope, that hit the spaced armour, not going to do anything. Next shell, though. Yep. Hits and penetrates by the looks of things and detonated the guy's ammo rack. So there we go. Oh, he switched to a heat shell. Okay. He switched to a heat shell. And penetrated him and killed him. That's all good. Now we've got a Ram 2. Ram 2 is a very dangerous vehicle. I may actually buy one of these things because you can get it down to like a 1.7 second reload, even faster than Matilda. Just watch this. So Ram 2 once, twice, 3 times. Can we put a shell into him? Oh, the heat shell rolls. Oh no. Is the 82 going to survive? No. Oh dear. Right. At this stage then, that shell misses, as you can see there. Okay, Beyond is alone against 5 enemy tanks. You know what this means, guys. Kolobanovs. Now, intelligent switch of ammunition there. Switch from the heat ammunition down to HE because the tank is firing us on low health. With HE, doesn't have to penetrate. It just has to hit him. Really intelligent ammo switch there from Beyond. Okay, so what do we do now? Well, we've got options here. He cannot go toddling off towards the enemy cap circle with 3 tank destroyers and an artillery. He needs to basically stay within striking. Hello. 1 flak toaster dead. He needs to basically stay within a certain decent distance of his own cap circle and make them come to him. If they want to win, they have to come to him. Alright, so he's staying near his own cap circle, because if he Panzer flak toasters, the Panzer Souffle, wherever they are, 4Cs, the flak toaster is very, very fast. Valentine 80 isn't, but the flak toasters are. They could get here when he's halfway across the field, and he won't be able to get back. Speaking of Valentine 80s, oh hello. Valentine 80 was firing heat ammunition at him. That's how you know somebody's firing heat at you, you hear the fizzle. And for some reason he's not shooting him again. Now the problem with HE ammunition is if it hits anything, it just explodes. AP ammunition would have gone through that wall right there. But we've got artillery to worry about, and this is where Beyond's experience comes in. What he's basically doing here, he's breaking contact with the Valentine. The Valentine is just going to sit there, okay? That Valentine is just going to sit there around that corner, waiting for Beyond to come around the corner and shoot him. Now, if Beyond stays within 50 metres of this Valentine, the Valentine will carry on spotting him. This is a bad thing because the enemy artillery is in play. So what Beyond's doing now is reversing away to what we call break contact. If he moves more than 50 metres away, after a few seconds, the AT will drop off his radar. And he'll just reverse around this corner and watch for this. The AT drops off the radar, which now means that he can't be seen by the enemy artillery either. And what it allows him to do is to move and be tactical, use his mobility and get around the back of the AT. And he does this near enough to perfection. Alright, he's going to break contact, move away from the Valentine, get some distance, and basically move around and try and kill him if we can. Now, he goes down the street here and unfortunately spots him, decides to reverse back out, and unfortunately hits the wall. But again, he's not going to drive towards the guy, he's going to get some hard cover between him and the Valentine, wait for the Valentine to drop off the radar again. Now, you see artillery there? Artillery now can't see him, but what he can do is he can sneak out, being tactical, find a side street and catch the Valentine 18 napping. Doesn't give him a chance to aim, manages to take him out. That's a really, really good tactic, guys, for those of you who are new to the spotting mechanics. Reference my cover mechanics video. I'm going to release in the next few days. Alright, I'm going to cover subjects like that in the cover mechanics video is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we've got a flak toaster and an enemy artillery. Now the flak toaster makes a critical error here. Right, the flak toaster manages to get himself spotted, which means Beyond knows exactly where he is, pre-aims, the guy's got to come out, and he's an absolute... Oh, wow. The only thing the flak toaster forgot to do there, the only thing he forgot to do was to put a bow on top of his tank. He gifted Beyond that kill there. That guy could have absolutely wrecked him. But he had the right idea, flanking him. Now, what Beyond's got to do now, he knows the artillery fire is coming from pretty much where his gun's aiming now. So what he's going to do, he's going to go to the enemy cap circle. I'm going to fast forward the video while he does this. Alright, fast forward it slightly. He makes his way across the open ground. From me to you, the artillery doesn't spot him. It's just going to be him scanning around, not really doing a great deal. And he's coming straight up the centre. Basically, he wants to spot the artillery. He's not scared about getting seen by the guy, even though he is potentially a one-shot. What he's doing now, though, by sitting and going towards the enemy cap, as soon as he gets into this cap circle, the enemy artillery's then got to come to him. The problem you're going to have if you do this is if the enemy got into our cap circle first, we would have to go back. So that's something you need to keep in mind. But he kind of knew that the M37 wouldn't do this, or the odds are he wouldn't do this. If I was the M37 though, I would have been making my way down the one line and trying to get in the cap circle rather than sitting and waiting to shoot. But that's just me. You know, hindsight being 20/20. And all we're basically going to do is sit and wait for the artillery to spot us. Or come back or do nothing and lose the game. It's up to him. Just speeding the game up very slightly. Alright. The artillery is going to be manoeuvring, making his way around. He's got to basically hit Beyond. And if he hits him, odds are he may actually kill him, because the HE shells are a large caliber from artillery at this tier, especially the M37. It can easily kill him and take him out, which is going to be a bit of a nightmare. There he is! Beyond, turn round! Oh. Artillery managed to hit him. Beyond's very, very, very lucky there. Kudos to the American artillery there. Wind Hunter Yeah, kudos to you, bro. You could have won this game, but unfortunately, your time has ended. I know for a fact that your reload is not as fast as Beyond's. Let's drive through the building. Slams one into his face. Let's check out the post-game stats on this one then. Alright then, here we've got it. Mastery badge. Well, duh. Yeah, Mastery badge, Ace Tanker, Demolition Expert, causing ammo rack, Fire for Effect, Duelist, Bruiser, Pulls medal. This is one medal that has eluded me. My greatest ever game was in a Panzer IV Ausf H. I'll prove it to you after this, after the post-game stats. I've never managed to get one. I've got quite a few 9 kills, but never a 10. And I've never got a Kolobanov's medal either. This is the holy grail of medals. This is the medal where you basically survive alone against 5 enemy vehicles and actually manage to win the game. You don't necessarily have to survive, you just have to win the game. High caliber and Top Gun. So team score then, yeah. Bit of a carry, I think so. 1,500 base experience. He actually made money at that game as well. 41,000 credits for ammunition. He fired a lot of heat in that game. A lot of heat. But can't take anything away from him. Hope your 9.8 is as successful as Beyond's there. And thank you very much for that replay, dude. I'm just going to show you my statistics on my Panzer IV, just quickly. Yeah, here's my Panzer IV statistics. I've played quite a few battles in it. I used to love this vehicle back in the day. Didn't exactly get a great amount of victories or survive. Didn't get many survival either. But yeah, 9 kills per game and maximum experience for that battle was 1,921. But it was back in the day when heat was really, really good. Yeah, managed to get... Where is it? Yeah, managed to get my Radley Walters. I also managed to get... Oh, wow, okay. Lavashenko's medal and also Pascucci's medal. But yeah, I got my first ever Radley Walters medal in the Panzer IV-H. So I hope you enjoyed that game, guys. I also managed to get sniper medals in it as well, which is ridiculous considering I used to use the DERP gun. But yeah, World of Tanks, Useful City. I managed to get Steel Wall in it as well. And also Patrol Duty. I might buy this tank back, actually. How much does it cost? Just go and have a quick look. German tanks. I might actually buy this back, actually. Just for the lols. Anyway, take care of yourself, guys. And I'll catch you next time. Bye now.